startup company from FATIN Berhad, and we are here today to show you the apps that we created, Book Utopia apps. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is HANIS binti MOHAMED as General Manager of FATIN Berhad.
Hi, I am FATINA AMIRAH binti BAKAR as the Operation Manager of FATIN Berhad.
Hi, my name is INTAN NURZETTY AMIRAH binti AZAHA and I am the Financial Manager for FlexTech.
Assalamualaikum, I am ATHIRAH binti ANUAR as the Sales Manager for FlexTech Berhad.
Book Utopia make it easy for the students to buy and sell second-hand books, as our objective is to provide platforms specifically that can be used by the UITM students, especially during COVID-19 pandemic, where they mostly having online classes. As we know, due to the incident, it is difficult for them to get the books whether it is new or second-hand. The best thing about our apps is we provide features that are user-friendly login. It only takes few steps to create and log in your account, as we use simple registration form. We also create an attractive design for Book Utopia applications where the books being displayed in such an interesting way according to semester and course you are in. And lastly, to make it more easy, we provide search feature to allow students quickly search for their interested books. We are inspired and get the idea to develop Book Utopia applications, as most of the students find it is difficult to buy and sell the books before starting of new semester. This is because the existing platforms such as WhatsApp, Twitter and Carousel is not really convenient. Secondly, the traditional method of buying and selling books in campus are time-consuming. Students need to queue for hours although they are not sure about the availability of the books. Our apps allow students to browse, buy and sell their books anytime and anywhere. Last but not least is when we sense the problem that they have to deal with many different people by direct messaging. Some sellers are not fast replier. Thus, this will make it difficult for students when they are urgently wants to use the books. Book Utopia helps students to get the book they interested immediately without have to wait for the seller to reply, since the book listed already mentioned complete information.
Okay, now move to the main element in the business proposal. What is the main thing in the business? Of course, the course. For FlexTech Berhad, the startup cost. Okay, actually, Book Utopia application is a small medium cost project. So, in FlexTech, in order to generate and develop the Book Utopia application, we acquired capital, which is a government grant. It called BSF or Business Startup Fund. This grant is specifically to help new startup technology-based company. For this grant, the government provide fund up to 90% of the total cost project, and the funding period lasts to 6.5 years. This is the best grant that we acquire in order to develop the the Book Utopia application. Okay, next we move to the cost, which is the overall cost for the preliminary stage, first stage or R&D stage. Okay, first stage, R&D cost up to the 4,500, which is it include the research from the student, background of application and also market research, and then license to generate the apps, which is 1,300. For this, the application doesn't include any premium because the target market is the student. So if we include the premium cost, the student doesn't have any we call as need to pay later for the premium stage. So for Book Utopia application, we focus on the basic interface, and then insurance of the office of the business, which is 2,500. Okay, move to the office, which is the rental office, 2010. The rental office include deposit, and also the office is located at Kelang and already fully furnished. And next, the computer. The computer include the printer and the photostat machines, up to 12,000. This is one of the largest costs for Book Utopia applications. And lastly, the necessities, which is basic supplies like office tools, pen and so on, which is RM600, and utilities, which is electricity, water bill that we incur during the R&D stage, RM700, and the advertising, RM1,300. So basically, this is the cost during the first stage or the preliminary stage of the business, which is Book Utopia applications.
Hi, I am ATHIRAH and I'm going to proceed with the target market. For target market, Bukutopia targeting on the student market, but specifically on the 1,089 and 82 ITM students, which enrolling in 527 programs that come from 35 campuses of UITM all around Malaysia. Then I will move to generic strategy. Firstly, since Bukutopia define its target customer into one segment only, which is the UITM student group. Therefore, we considered to adopt the cost-focused strategy by portal that assists to obtain cost advantage in our target segment only and not to the overall market. Besides, this strategy by portal also assists Bukutopia to achieve the competitive parity. In other words, Bukutopia serve at low cost but still offer on par quality with our competitors. Next is marketing, which is an important element for a product success. First of all, FlexTech neighborhood adopt the usage of social media that are very common and familiar with university students. As for example, we advertise our Bukutopia through Instagram and Facebook advertisement. Moreover, we also encourage the word-of-mouth marketing in this early stage of Bukutopia. It is a free and effective promotion that's shared by our own personnel, our family members, and it's triggered by our customer experiences with us.
Hi, I am FATIN AMIRAH binti Abu Bakar. Now, I will proceed the presentation in explaining the steps to use Book Utopia applications. First, you need to install the Book Utopia apps into your mobile phone. It will direct you to the login page. Then, key in the student ID and your password. Next, choose whether to buy or sell the books. If you want to buy the books, click Buy button. This cost outline will appear. Then, you choose the subject that you want to buy. For example, I choose Financial Statement Analysis. All the details will appear in this page. After you make decision to buy the books, click Add to Cart button, then click Checkout button. It will direct to the payment details and requires you to fill the information. Lastly, you can proceed with the payment. If you want to sell the books, the step is the same. The difference is, instead of click Buy button, click the Sell button. Fill in the seller information and details of the book that you want to sell. Then, click the Submit button, and then you are done. Now, I want to explain on the sustainability of Book Utopia applications. First, Book Utopia can be broadened to another university in Malaysia. Initially, our main target is students from UITM only. However, in order to sustain in this industry, we will widen our target market to students from different universities such as UPSI, UPM, and many more. This opportunity also can be used by FlexTech since this application were not introduced by other applications developer yet. Hence, there is high possibility that students will be attracted to this application since it is convenient to students in finding second-hand book more easily. Other than that, Book Utopia apps also may attract students in terms of financial from the seller perspective. This is because they can save money to buy books for upcoming semester by using money received from the book sold. Next, FlexText may establish or promote Book Utopia apps to be used by libraries that exist in Malaysia. This is because FlexText want to widen their target market to other than the students. This future action also shows the flexibility, since it can be used by all types of people regardless of their social status, such as students, working people, businessmen, and many more. Hence, if this application is used by the library, they can sell unused books that may be recycled, but it has the probability that it is needed by some people and that books were not sold in bookstore anymore. This application could help people access easily any types of book that they want if they were put on sale by the library. Therefore, if the usage of these application services receive positive response and feedback from the libraries, the revenue of the company could be maximized, thus help the business to sustain in the industry. Lastly, FlexText may expand Book Utopia applications by having an investor from bigger company that is well known in information technology industry. This is because if FlexText receive investment from this type of company, it have high chances to be known in more widened area. For example, public will acknowledge the existence of this application and could use this Book Utopia apps to sell the unused books to people throughout this country. On top of that, FlexText also have an opportunity to develop another application with fundings provided by the investor. Thus, FlexText will be advantageous since they have the platform to make known their new application to the society.
For conclusion, all in all, Bukutopia believe can offer its target segment of UiTM student a service that is not provided yet by other organizations. Moreover, with the existence of cost-focused strategy by portal, FlexText Sdn Bhd and Bukutopia believe its potential to achieve the aggregate total sales in year of 2021 until 2023 and become the leader in the industry at the same time.